Deja, you are that girl. I know you see me. Can you see me? KP, I know you see me calling you, girl. Ooh, KG, that was cute. Yes, ma'am, KG. I know this service is working. I have Verizon Wireless. Our service don't break down. No. Yes, Janae. Work me, Janae. You have an incoming call, girl. Answer the phone. Now.
Hey, Kenay, how are you? The legendary Kenay is in the building.
Hey, Morgan, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Do me a favor and introduce yourself.
Okay, everyone. I'm Kenay Phillips. I'm from Augusta, Georgia. 28 years old. I have two kids. Lord, what I'm doing with two kids.
Yes.
I have kids. But I'm a 5-year vet of the Golden Passionettes, and I currently choreograph for my alma mater, Josie High School.
Yes. So before becoming a Golden Passionate, like what other dance experiences did you have?
See, that's the problem right there. That's why I missed. I
Oh.
major it background. I didn't
Mm.
tap, jazz, ballet, none of that. So the only thing I know is bucking. That's it.
Okay. Yes. Yes. So could you tell us a little bit about the Passionate legacy if you can?
Passionettes is a true sisterhood. I'm talking about they are some of the best people I have ever met. Um, it's just a close bond. We still interact with each other. The current captains still reach out to the previous captains. We still go see the girls. It's just a
Yes.
close bond. It's not just about dancing with us. It's about really loving each other and being there for one another.
I know that's right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, ma'am. So, in your opinion, what is the definition of a golden passionate to you?
Mm. A golden passionate is someone who is a hard worker,
Hmm.
dedicated, um, team player. Basically,
Mm.
golden passionate is just somebody who is a diva. They bite
Yes,
it.
yes, yes, most definitely. So did you dance in high school?
I did. Hmm.
Yes. So I did see that you were coming from a pretty much J set style,
Hmm.
dance team from high school. So did you ever consider the J sets?
Hmm. J
You
sets
did.
my number one choice of colleges. Um,
Oh, okay, yes.
yeah, that was all I knew. In Augusta, that's really what we focus on, bucking, J6, and that was just basically all I knew.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I was really, really interested in being a J6. Mhm.
So, what really gravitated you towards the Golden Passionettes?
I went to their homecoming one year, and they just took me by surprise. Like their attitude, it was different to see them sitting in the stand. They didn't smile when they danced. They did facials. They was whipping hair. I was like, oh, this new.
Yeah.
Nothing like this before, but I liked it, and it grabbed my attention. And ever since then, I was like, well, I want to go there. I want to go
Yes,
there.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, how was it transitioning from, your high school to now becoming a passionate? Like, how was that transition?
It wasn't too hard. I just basically had to learn how to do facials when dancing because I'm used to smiling, and it was like, "We don't, you slow dancing. What you smiling for?" And I'm like, "Okay, let me just switch up a little bit." But
Yeah.
it wasn't hard. I just had to get used to dancing for a college line and being a gunky. That was really the hardest part right there.
Yes, yes, yes. So, what passionate really inspired you?
I would say Shaniqua.
Yeah.
Who was co-captain in 2010,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just everything about her, from her attitude, how she danced. It was just, I was like, dang, that girl can dance. Like, I want to be that. And it wasn't just in the stands, it was on the field, it was marching in.
Mm-hmm.
She was just perfect in my eyes.
Yes, I
Mhm.
would definitely say that she was definitely that girl.
Was.
She The even just her presence was just
Right,
everything. Her
right.
presence was just everything. So, how was your first tryout? Like, were you scared? Were you nervous?
What? I was terrified. I was like, it was so many girls trying out. I was like, I don't even have.
Hmm.
Like, I told my mom, let's just go. It's too many people. I ain't finna waste your time. I was terrified. I was so scared, but it was a great experience. It was really
Yeah.
great.
So, what did you do to like prepare for tryouts?
I watched their videos. I tried to
Hmm.
mimic their dance, how they looked. Um, I started training more. I worked out more, and I just was really trying to see, what can I change about how I dance now to try to look like them. So that's what I
Right.
tried to try.
Yeah. I can definitely see that. Um, so once you finally made it, like, how did you feel?
I was ecstatic. I was like, I really made this line.
Yes.
Like, I didn't think I could do it because so many people's like, oh, the Passionettes work hard. This ain't no high school dance line. And that terrified me. So I was like, dang, do I really want to do it? But yeah,
Most definitely. Because the Passionettes, they throw 16s like it's
right.
nothing, baby.
And you got to be lucky. You got to catch it or you going to
Right.
miss
Yes. Yes, most definitely. Yes. So how would you say was your gunky experience?
it. Woo. Gunky experience it was unforgettable.
Hmm.
It was hard. I wanted to quit so many times. The morning practices, the old heads, the learning all this new material and having to have it by the time practice start the next day. It was hard.
Right.
It was
Oh,
just hard. And then having to get to know 14 other girls and know everything about them and the passionate. It was a lot. It was a lot.
yeah.
And I quit
Most definitely.
my head, but it was a lot.
Yeah. Most definitely. Like that's a process. It's a
It's
it's a
yeah.
huge process. Yes. How were you selected the gunky leader at that time?
Well, they never mentioned Gunky leader until like they would just look at us and watch how we interacted with the other girls, watched how we danced, and then they said, we're gonna give Gunky leader. Gunky leader is just a position of where you're over the new girls, you're over your Gunky sisters, and you have to make sure y'all look like one another and just make sure you have all your information. And I was shocked. I thought they were one of the girls who were already at Albany State, but they were a gunky. And I was like, me? Like,
Hmm.
this ain't for me. I just want to dance. I don't want no leadership positions. I just can't dance. But
Right.
I was proud of myself.
Yeah.
For
Most definitely, because that is that. Even if you're a new girl, that's a big position
it is.
anyway. It's
Right.
because you have to, and then you have to at the last game. I think isn't the last game that's where you lead,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right? So that, and I know that was a lot of pressure too.
It definitely was.
Yes, most definitely. So how was Maya as a captain, and what is something that she taught you as a golden passionate that's really stuck with you?
Maya was Maya was Maya. She was that captain who you don't like what she say. That's oh well. She
Yeah.
she said she stood on it. And I think we needed that tough love from her. Um, one of the things she taught me was leaving friendships outside of practice. Like she was the captain, she didn't treat nobody different, no matter how close they were as friends. She made it everybody as one. You need to get in attention. You an old head, but
Hmm.
on over this, make sure you got it. Because the Gunkies got it, but you don't. So she made sure it outside the door right there.
I know that's right. You got to leave that outside, baby. Yes. What is something that you think you learned about yourself during your gunky year?
Whew. I think I learned that hmm, I need to be I'm really hard on myself about a lot of things and I just felt like being in the front wasn't for me. Like I wasn't ready, I wasn't prepared mentally, physically, and I just thought that, you ain't gonna make it as captain. So just try to get
Dang, really?
yes, yes. I
Why?
meant that because I'm just a small town girl from Augusta, Georgia. I was shocked to make the band. I was shocked to be leader. Then to say y'all giving me captain, this is a lot. I don't know. It just shocked me. It
Yeah,
shocked.
because let me tell you something. We're gonna get to when you became captain, but the way you just came in and just like pushed and you ate like that's why you are legendary. Like you really pushed and you ate, and the girls behind you really, uh, they really helped you out.
That helped me a lot because I knew if I'm a slack, they gonna slack. But once I brung it, my team was gonna back me up.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yes. Yes. So you know, with you being a gunky at the moment,
Mhm.
um, what passionate element that was extremely hard for you to grasp?
The march.
Ooh.
Baby. Oh. That march, baby. Yeah, that march, that's what got me right there.
But
And
what was it about the
oh,
march?
it was just I'm used to I'm doing this in high school. That's all
Hmm.
I know. So to come and it was different. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Oh, you got to stick your butt. You got to march like a stallion, and I'm like, what is this? Like,
And
hey,
then you and them knees better be up, baby.
better be up. And we had
Okay.
gold boots, baby. Ooh, them gold boots were no joke.
Most definitely. Yes. So how is your relationship with your gunky sisters?
Oh, my Gunky sisters, they are my heart to this day. I love all of them. I still keep in touch with them. We built a very close bond. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because that's an experience, especially, with your craft sisters. That's an experience in itself. Like, oh yes. As a crab, what upperclassmen really took you under their wing? Like, who was your big sister?
I wouldn't say it was a big sister. I would say D.
Yeah.
My brother. He really took me under his wing because he was a gunky as well. His first
Right.
year choreographer, so we clicked like this. Like
Yeah.
D, that's my brother. So
So, being that he, yeah, I mean, we all know that he's a golden passionate.
mhm.
So, with that, what was the relationship like the same? Like, him being your choreographer and him being your,
It
gunky
was
brother.
same. He just made sure that we had the choreography. You
Right.
know, you ain't got his choreography. He don't want to talk. He don't want to play. He don't want to. He don't want to do nothing.
Right.
Make sure you got
Right.
this camera. That's it.
Most definitely. Yes. Yes. So, what would you say was the most memorable moment during your gunky year?
Most memorable moment crossing at the Fountain City Classic.
Yes.
Mm,
Yes. I know that was.
man, what? It was like
I know.
my P ain't got to listen to y'all old heads no more. It, that
Yes.
that was the best time for me.
Yes, ma'am. I understand that. Yes, ma'am. So, going into your second year as a Golden Passionate,
Mhm.
what did you want to do differently than your first year?
I wanted to, I wanted to get better within my technique. Um,
Mm-hmm.
struggled so much. I still struggle to this day. It's
Mm,
so hard. Like I just don't get the concept. But
yeah.
I just wanted to do better, being that I'm in a leadership position. It's my second year. You got to grow each year, so that's something that I
Yeah.
want.
Most definitely, yes. Because technique is that's a hard thing to learn,
It is, and
especially.
it's important. And, yeah.
Yes, most definitely. Very important. Like a lot of people nowadays, they are more so like stand girls. They're not really worried about what's going on the field.
Mhm.
That field stuff,
That's important. That's why I messed
yes.
up. It's all I want to do is dance. That's all I want to do. Stands. That's it. I want to work, but that's the problem. As I
Yeah,
look at old videos, I'd be like, dang, you ain't execute that move. You should have had your leg up some more. That leap wasn't no leap. That looked like a little hop. So
yeah.
yeah, I go back and critique myself a lot, but that I
Dang.
really wanted to improve
Mm.
this year.
So, how did it feel being selected as a co-captain during your second year as a passionate?
I was nervous for one. I thought I wasn't ready yet, but obviously they saw something in me that I didn't. But
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that would prepare me, if I was given the position of captain the next year, that I can learn from this captain that I have now. So I
Most
was excited.
yes, yes. Because you as co-captain, oh, both of you and I think her name's Kanisha.
Kanisha, mm-hmm.
Yeah, you and Kanisha together. Yes, ma'am. That
That's
was tea.
the girl there.
Most. Yeah. So how was Kanisha as a captain at that time?
Kanisha was very sweet, but
Hmm.
she was about her business. She was She was more laid back, but she still made sure we had what we needed to have. But she was a great captain.
Yeah, most definitely. Now that you are considered an upperclassman, like who did you take under your wing?
I would say probably Jasmine Roundtree.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Cause
that's
she
my
was so
girl.
quiet and timid, and she
Mm-hmm.
and she just, I don't know, she just needed to get to open up. She just needed to trust us first. But once she
Yeah.
opened up,
It's
Jazz.
I
Mm-hmm.
can see that, especially during your fifth year,
Mm-hmm.
her being captain now,
Right.
and then I know that was like a lot of good advice. I know
Yeah.
you got a lot of good advice. I'm sure you
Mm-hmm.
did. Um, before becoming the passionate captain, was
Mm-hmm.
that something that you actually wanted?
It was. Once I got gunky leader, I felt like this was something that I wanted. Like I want to be a
Right.
leader of this line. Seeing that, me and my gunky sisters are working well together, maybe I can lead this line. So once I
Hmm.
got the gunky leader position, I thought that maybe I could handle captain.
Yes, yes. And how was it having Kiki as your co-captain?
Ooh, Kiki, Kiki,
I need to talk to
Kiki,
her.
you do. Kiki, put Kiki next on the list. Put
Okay,
my
I
girl.
got you. But I can never get in contact with her. Like it's so hard getting in contact with her.
Oh, Kiki, that's a firecracker there.
Okay?
Kiki gonna dance. Kiki is gonna buck you down. Okay. That's my
Yes.
girl. We clicked, like we worked so good together. Kiki, I was like the quiet one, but Kiki came in. When they see Kiki with them headphones walking in practice, they knew to get in intention because she don't
Uh,
play. Kiki ain't
okay?
play. Kiki,
Yes. And
ooh, she was mean, but they respected her, so that's what they needed.
so with you having a co-captain, did that really like help you in the long run during
Mm-hmm.
your season?
It
Yeah.
definitely did. Because when I was lacking in something, Kiki would step in. I never had to ask her. We never bumped heads. We worked so well together. And just to see us walking around campus, oh hey Kenay, hey Kiki, they the passionate.
Hmm.
You know us. Yeah, we worked really, really well together.
Speaking of you saying that, how is the Passionettes image on campus? Like, how do people look at the Passionettes on campus?
I just felt like we were like celebrities. Like
Yeah.
everybody knew us. They knew us as the dancers, the passionate.
Hmm.
When we go to parties off campus, oh y'all the passionates, come on. What? When we treatment outside of school, it was a great feeling just to walk around campus and to know that people know you, that you're a passionate.
Hmm.
It's an amazing feeling.
Yeah. Being that, you were coming after Kanisha, who
Hmm.
was a great captain,
Hmm.
did you have any pressures on you during your captain season?
My pressures were, because again, technical stuff wasn't for me. So my thing is, I ain't technical, so I'm gonna have to make sure the team is. And
Yeah.
Chance and D, they made sure if you ain't got it, they gonna give you something else to do in the routine. Cause
Yes.
you ain't gonna get out there and do no half leap. They gonna give you a cartwheel or something. You gonna do something.
Okay.
You
You
gonna do
go
something
five.
else.
We
Right.
gonna put you somewhere. Yes. So when you did get captain, like, did you know exactly how you wanted your team?
I just wanted to follow the legacy that we had, but I also wanted to just bring some new spark. Cause,
Hmm.
me and Kiki, we're both the bucking type. So, we dancing, y'all gotta make sure y'all get on our level. So I just wanted to make sure that, we look like one. Cause my gunky
Yeah.
year, so many of us and we look so good on that field. I was
Yes.
like, oh my gosh, all of us looking like one. And I just wanted to have that same feeling.
Yeah. So speaking of, field shows,
Hmm.
what was your favorite field show?
My favorite. I would say what you're looking at.
Ye-
I love, I love what you're looking at. It
When
was just,
y'all was in the tracksuit,
that's that
clear,
like, we worked out. I love that. So,
clear. Okay.
mhm.
The check went through, baby. The check went through.
Period.
What was the hardest part about being a captain?
The hardest part, probably the friendships, because we was all so close, and I ain't
Hmm.
want them to feel no type of way if I had to tell them, run. You ain't do it right, run. But
Yeah.
Cause my best friend Mimi, she was on the line, so I had to make sure I ain't treating her differently from nobody else. So I think the friendship part was the hardest part.
Most definitely. I can
Mhm.
see that. What would you say you learned about yourself during your captain year?
I learned that. That's a good question. What did I learn about myself? Hmm. I learned that I should be more believe in myself more. Like
Yeah.
now, because I look back at the videos and I'm like, dang, them people screaming my name and I'm just dancing. Like I can't hear none of that when I'm dancing. Like I'm just
Right.
dancing just because this my passion. This what I love to do. So I don't know. It's just like believing in myself because I don't know. Like I just feel like the captains after me, they flawless. All of them.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
them good. So it's like, dang, it's like each year they get better and better and better. And that's
Most
what
definitely.
it's about.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So, how did you feel when your wardrobe malfunction happened on 500 Degrees?
Ooh.
When Kiki came in and she helped you finish the sleigh. She helped you finish that one.
Kiki, that was her slate. That was it. It was like it was meant to happen. That was meant. That was her time to shine. Like
Yes.
it was like I ain't had no bad thoughts about it because I knew Kiki was gonna bring the heat. It was
Okay.
first when she did this, I was like, oh y'all better get ready. Kiki is coming. Y'all better get ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Kiki, man, that's a
She's a
bad
beast.
girl.
She a
That's a
beast.
bad girl. Mm.
Hmm.
So, how was D as a choreographer?
D was very particular.
Hmm.
He gonna come. He came up with these routines that's like it was like I don't know how to explain it, but he was real different. Like the
He was very
moves he came,
complex.
yes, he was like, D, how you even come up with this? And he, y'all got that's wrong. He was particular about his moves. If you ain't have it, cut. He
Right.
made it.
Mm. So, how was it having? How was the transition going from D
Hmm.
to now you have Chance?
It was a smooth transition. It was like this my brother. He coming in. He gonna do the job.
Hmm.
It was a real smooth transition.
Yes. So, we know that you had 2 years as captain.
Hmm.
Um, what did you want to do differently that second year as captain?
The second year, I was just trying to mold somebody else to take my position. I wasn't focusing on, this your last year. You gotta work it out. I was just focusing on, this my last year. I'm trying to get y'all to where I'm at. I ain't worried about nothing this year but molding the next person to get captain.
Which year was your favorite?
Oh, I would say mm, my first with Kiki.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
How was it having Kiera as your co-captain?
It was good. Kiara was weird. She was quiet, so it was
Yeah,
like you have to like say, "Hey, Kiara, you lead. You want to lead? Or you want to take over practice?" And she'd be like,
yeah,
But she would do it. You just have to ask her. But
yeah.
she was real
But
quiet.
when she go up there though,
Oh, when she
she
go up
eat.
there, baby, you gonna know she there.
But most definitely, yes. What do you feel like you instilled in your gunkies?
Sisterhood, um,
Hmm.
pride, and just to have fun. We had so much fun. Like
Yeah,
in practice, outside of practice, we was always together. So I just wanted them to have that bond that we shared.
yeah, yeah. Is there anything that the Passionettes are doing now that you wish you had a chance to do?
Hmm. Well, their uniforms for one, their uniform Chance been doing the thing with their uniform.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Chance, them uniforms, them counts, baby. Chance, you don't do no counts like that with us. He said, man, you say that every year. Every year I'm gonna keep saying because we ain't do no counts like this.
Okay. Especially that the one I don't know how to do it, but it's like hit. I don't know how
Yes.
to do it. That one. Yes.
This one right here.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I love it. Man.
Yes. Yes. Um. Did you have any negativity during your captain year? Did you like see any negativity?
Mm,
Cause I don't. I ain't seen no one.
I don't think so. Um, I can't recall seeing any negativity. Well, yeah, on the field. On the field. I would like
Really?
read the YouTube comments and stuff. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Because I
Hmm.
was gonna ask you, like, how did you push through if you did have negative comments?
That made me work harder.
Yeah.
So seeing the negative comments and seeing, people saying, "Oh, Kiki should be captain. Kiki should be in the front." That just made me go harder.
And that's another good thing. I'm glad you brought that up.
Hmm.
People trying to big up the person that could have been captain
Hmm.
versus the person that was captain. It's just like, well, why you got to do that? Just be
Right.
happy that somebody up there.
Right. Right.
I don't get it. I don't get it. They still do it to this day,
Yeah.
too. um. So, how did you feel like you did as a captain, in your opinion?
I did okay. It's just like as a captain, with Passionettes, it's really like the choreographer really does everything. They make up everything. Chance did all the uniforms, so all I had to do was make sure we was on one accord. So it was pretty
Yeah.
easy. But I feel like I did okay. It's just the technical parts on the field. That's the only part that I feel
The
like I
main thing.
know I could have did better on.
Yeah. Uh, I think you did amazing.
Mm.
So, do you feel like you're as legendary as everybody makes it seem?
No.
Why,
I just
man?
I don't see it. I don't.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like I guess I get that name because I held a position every year that I dance, but it's like I don't see it.
yeah.
Like I'm just Kenay. That's all I see.
I think it really has to do with execution.
Hmm.
Because every time you led, the execution was there. Every
Hmm.
time, the field was there. The
Hmm.
execution was just outstanding. So it
Hmm.
was really nothing that people could really say negative. Or I think that, like I said, I think that you did amazing.
Thank you so much. And it's more so because I heard my team in my ear. So I'm in the stands and
Mm-hmm.
people song, "Work me out, Nate." And I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
My team behind me, like they hyping me up. So when I'm throwing hard because I know they finna come right behind me. So it was more so of them in my ear saying, "Work me out, mama. Let's go, Nate."
Mm-hmm.
And that just gave
Yep.
me all the energy right there.
And you did bring up that the choreographer creates everything.
Mm-hmm.
So did you ever get a chance to kind of like create something?
Mm-mm. And it was
Nothing?
that they didn't allow me to. It was just that was their job. They want to do the
Yeah.
stands, the field show. That was on
Mm-hmm.
them. So I ain't make up nothing.
Wow. Um, so in 2015, you came back to the team as a
Mm-hmm.
regular member.
Mm-hmm.
How did you feel about that?
Felt great because I knew
Yeah.
Jazz was gonna be a great captain. I just wanted to dance my last year, and I
Yeah.
felt like, oh no, because a lot of people's like, "Why you dancing? You was captain. You dancing up other somebody else." I'm like, "This Jazz. Jazz finna work me out. I just want to
Yeah.
dance. Like, ain't nothing wrong. I could
And
dance
that,
with other
yeah,
somebody. It's just having fun."
most definitely. Most definitely. If you were offered a third year, would you have taken it?
Third year is what
A
captain.
captain.
Mm-mm.
Hmm. Why?
Cause I felt like my time was up. That was enough for seeing Kenay. Let's see somebody different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
Yeah.
How was it working with Robin Thicke in his music video?
It was fun. It was so tiring. It was tiring.
I
Long,
know.
long days. But it was really, really fun. It was fun. He was
Yes.
cool. So we had fun.
Did you guys get to kind of mix with, the other teams that were
Hmm.
there?
Hmm. We
Yeah.
did. We
How
did.
was that?
It was fun. I thought they weren't gonna be how they were. I thought they was just gonna be to themselves and not wanting to talk. But everybody was really cool.
Yes. So we're about to go into some fan questions.
Um,
So I have a fan question from Tay Roberts. He said, outside of the Passionettes, what other teams do you watch?
J6.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Still.
Uh, Still to because I'm a J State. I'm a J State fan too. Because
Mm-hmm.
we can. Yes. So who was your favorite character with the J State?
Dominique, my girl. That's my girl.
Augusta girl. Yes.
Period.
Yes. Yes, I have another question from Terry Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
The Passionettes are known for their 16 counts.
Mm-hmm.
How hard was it learning majority 16s rather than 8?
It was really hard because
Mm.
we ain't do just regular 16. You doing the front back. So if I'm in the back and the captain throwing something else, I got to look over my shoulder. And by the
Oh,
time I turn around, I got to be able to throw that stand. And I'm like,
okay.
that was hard. That
I
was
know that was hard because y'all throw them like it's nothing.
right.
Back to back, back to
Back,
back, back to
back.
back. Yes. Hayden Richards, what was your favorite pullout?
Ooh, favorite pullout. Probably mirror.
Oh,
This one. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like this one too.
Oh yeah, the push. I like that one
Yeah,
too.
I love that one. Yes. Um, Christopher Thomas, are you still involved with the Passionettes now?
um, I wouldn't say involved, but I do communicate with the captains. You know, whenever I'm in Albany, I'll ask them if I'm allowed to come to practice, and I'll just go sit with them for the day.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then now we're about to do fast pass. So fast pass is basically I ask you this or that, and then you just choose which one
Okay.
you like. Okay.
Okay.
So top 3 uniforms.
Okay.
Which one are your top 3?
Um, the breast cancer uniform. It was like silver and pink.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
it was
Mm-hmm.
like a bralette kind of on one side.
Mm-hmm.
Um, uniforms. Oh, the one they had this year with the split. That ain't my year,
Oh
but
yeah.
that's one of my
Hey, you can do whatever you want.
period.
Yes.
Let me see. I like the black uniform we had my last year, 2015. I want to say.
I
Think
gotta look because I can't remember. It's
black
been it's
blue,
been
I think. Hmm.
black. I'm gonna have to. Oh, I think I know. It's like
It was a
half black,
pants.
half blue.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep, 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 yep. Um, leotard or 2 piece?
Hmm. I ain't had no stomach back in the day, so 2 piece.
Fast, medium, or slow?
Fast, 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 fast.
Yes.
Fast.
Because when what you looking at? Come on.
Oh, baby, I be
Oh,
ready.
yes, yes. You've already answered that. It was favorite halftime show.
Hmm.
Favorite song in the stands.
Favorite song in the stands. Hey, I like Hey.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite count.
Oh, my favorite count. I be switching it up every year. Let me see. Hmm. I'll go with perfume.
Oh,
This. Ah.
yes, yes. I love that count too. Leading or following.
Ooh. For me, I would say following.
Yeah, yeah. Stands or halftime show.
Stands. Stands.
Yes.
Ain't
Open or closed tryout.
open.
Homecoming or Fountain City Classic.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a tough one. Mm. I would say homecoming.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So we're done with Fast Pass. I have 3 more questions.
Okay.
If you had an all-star team of 13 Passionettes, who would be on your all-star team?
13.
Yes.
Okay. Ooh. Kiki,
Mm-hmm.
Winter,
That
Ikea,
okay.
Fifi, Jasmine Roundtree, Natalia, um, Sam,
Mm-hmm.
Shaniqua, Kiera,
Yes. Oh, 3 more.
3 more, Abrana, cause she
Okay.
hot.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Stephanie, can't forget about Stephanie.
Miss Tail, yes, ma'am.
Definitely. I like I like Kayla to tell for this year too.
Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep, yep. Now that's a team, especially when you said winter.
Yo,
Yes,
man.
ma'am.
Ooh. She's an all around dancer. All
Yes,
around.
most
She do
definitely.
it all.
Yes. What advice would you give somebody who wants to try out for the Passionate?
Do it. Don't
Yeah.
second yourself. Work hard. Look at videos and try to mimic how the Passionettes dance, and just go for it.
Most definitely, yes. Um, so how's life after, being a Passionate so far?
It's amazing, A lot of high school girls reach out to me about questions as far as the Passionettes. A lot of people still, reach out and say, "Hey, I was looking at your videos on YouTube," and some of my students be like, "Miss Phillips, you used to dance." I'll be like, "Don't be looking me up on YouTube. I ain't
Okay.
dance."
Yes, yes. Oh my God. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming here. Like, I still can't believe I got the legendary
See, this what
Kenay.
I'm talking about. But thank you for me. I enjoyed it. I really
Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. But all right.
thank
You
you.
have a good one now.
You too.
All right.